No, like go like in there just to see. Like go like be like, hi, I'm Saltina.
Hi, I'm Sunshine. Hello.
Yeah, it looks like it's working. Great.
Yeah.
You want a small ass?
I think small asses were like a thing for a while. No, we're not small, but like it was. I feel like the big butt like phenomenon only came in after Kim Kardashian. Right?
I understand. Actually, you know what? That's true because like Britney Spears, like Christina Aguilera, like, they all had like
they were going for like the big ass.
Yeah,
they're going for tight ass.
Yeah.
Tight ass. Boys in my high school used to say she had a tight ass. Nobody says tight ass anymore. They say fat ass. Yeah, they got a gut. Yeah.
Are we gonna do our little clappy clap?
Oh yeah.
Do you want to do it or do I want to do it?
You can do it. Let's do it together.
Yeah.
Let's do it together.
Okay.
1,
3. Wait. 3,
3,
2. What?
I'm a hot mess. I am icky sticky. I belong in the trash where I'm gonna party. I'm a hot
Oh my gosh. Hello everybody. My name is Slater Shaker.
and I am Sunshine Glitterchild.
And welcome to the Village Idiot.
Oh my god, we did it.
Oh my
We've
God, we
never tried
actually-
to like do that at the same time before, and
It's because we're sharing the same brain cell, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
Like,
on your last brain cell hanging out with me, but on
and on your first. That's
Yeah,
what we're sharing.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
So
Well,
nice.
no, I'm just kidding. You are very smart and intelligent. I love you so much.
Oh my god. Oh yes. Talk to me about my PhDs.
Your PhDs, emphasis on the D.
Yeah. Professor Hodick.
Professor Hodick, yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my god. So this is our first podcast.
It's our first episode.
It's our first episode.
First ever
Congratulations, we got here. Let's cheers to that.
Yeah, like let's cheers.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you know what? I was gonna film with this thing on, but I'm gonna get rid of this.
This is a reveal. This is a reveal.
What? Yeah, exactly.
You know, like during the first 30 seconds of a song that you do, you take the coat off, and then you reveal it to your...
He knows the exact timeline. Right.
Yeah. And then you reveal it to your outfit, and then they scream, and then you get some money, and then
they ask for a refund.
and then they're like, actually, this is not what I expected. But like you
Reveal to this.
you put the clothes back on. Oh my
Please
god.
put it back on, or I want my money back.
So speaking of reveals, this is the reveal that no one asked for, a podcast from both of us.
Oh my god. No, they didn't ask
They
for
didn't
but
ask for it,
we're gonna give it.
but we're gonna give it. We're gonna give it. We're gonna give it.
So why are we here today?
Okay, so I am here right now because this is my house. No, but seriously, like we've talked about this a lot. How when we're at shows and we're able to kind of deliver a really personable experience, we're not able to do that online. You know, we're not able to do that in a social media format.
It's different. Yeah, the experience that people get from us when they experience us locally at a show is so different from what they can get from like a 5-second video or a 15-second video online. So this is our chance to, you know, let them know who we are. Let them know.
Literally, yeah, no, seriously. And I feel like people get...
Are we gonna gain fans or lose fans for
I don't know, honestly. To be honest, we'll see. Like, honestly, to be honest.
like to be age?
To be aged with you.
To be like, honestly, to be age with you? This is the
Honestly.
end of our careers.
Yeah. No, but like, I think that people get a lot from us in these different, scenarios that we're in, right? Like we have our shows. We're able to communicate with those people during hosting, which is fun.
Absolute nonsense.
Absolute nonsense. We're able to do that. We're able to be completely stupid, like we always are during our shows. We're able to communicate and like take pictures with our fans and stuff during the break. We're able to have those really nice, warm, extroverted moments with them.
Yeah, and like to be able to like connect with them on a deeper level that you can't do during a number, you know? So like talking to people after the show and stuff, you know, we always make ourselves available to, you know, be there for those photos, to be there for that, like, you know, sometimes they're like, oh my god, my cat just died, I just got divorced and whatever, and I'm like,
at the same time,
sweetie.
yeah
And that's a lot. But the nice thing about this scenario is they can't ask us, they can't put us in that moment.
Right, but usually we're well, sometimes I'll need to pee. I'm walking to the back room after a set, and this girl stops me sometimes, and it's like, you know, like, oh my god, I have to unload like all my trauma on you right now. You know, like this happened, that happened, this happened. I'm in an awful place right now, and I'm just like
as if you're gonna have the solution for that.
Literally, and I'm like, girl, I need to piss. you know, I need to piss. Maybe give a blowy in the bathroom. Kidding.
Maybe she's secretly asking for that. Like she's like, I'm really depressed. My cat just died. Wink, wink.
Wink.
Give me a blowy.
Yeah, exactly. Can I meet you in the washroom?
Yes, yeah. You're like, girl, I gotta go. I gotta piss. She's like, I'm coming.
But on that note, our show. That one.
Or the low note.
The low note, definitely. The low note, definitely. Yeah. No, but on that note though, like that stuff happens to us at a show, right? That stuff happens to us at a show.
To us.
No, it does though. Like that stuff happens to us at a show, which you know happens a lot. But like, what happens in your everyday life that you know would be kind of weird? Like, has to have people like actually like been like, oh my god, sunshine, like,
Oh my god. Like, I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you have a few more followers than me. You have like, what,
457 on Instagram,
and it's always going up. It's always going up. I have 15K, and
which
like,
is fucking amazing.
yeah, it's great. I mean, it's like a local artist, you know, who's like, you know, working on that international following. I'm very grateful for that following.
You have a very big local following.
Yeah. But what can I say? The city loves me. I looked at my insights, and it's mostly Ottawa, a lot of Toronto, and then the third biggest city after that is like New York, London, Sydney.
Right.
Down the line. But to have this like kind of following and like go to a coffee shop sometime and have people be like,
literally, yeah, hell yeah.
Like, oh, I put my little extra special ingredient for you, sunshine. Like, I hope it's come. You know, it's just so nice to get that special treatment.
It is. No, seriously, it is.
It's good to have people see you for who you are, and like whether they've come to our shows or seen us online and stuff, to have that like to have that like love. And it's amazing.
See, the beautiful thing about that is, you know, these people, you know, they give you things, they offer you things, they like want to show their appreciation for like what you've done to them.
Well, I can think of a way. Tips.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
They do.
That's what I'm saying. Like all the connections that you make as a drag artist, you know, all the connections that you make with your audience when you're online on like social media, is doing reels, doing content, whatever. You don't know the effect that you're having on those people. And then when those people meet you in real life,
when they tell you, like, I love getting those messages where people are like, yeah, so pretty. I mean, everyone loves to be told that they're pretty, but like to get a message where somebody's like, hey, I love what you do, and I was going through a really hard time, and this made all the difference. Like, those are the ones that I fucking jerk off to. I'm just like behind the camera staring, like, oh my god, this is so beautiful. I love
literally,
it.
Yeah. Honestly, though, like that's like it gets it going.
It's me right here.
It's me right here. It's my pulsing happening here, but more.
I'm not gonna. My hair will go out of frame if I diddle myself.
Oh my god. But you know, this is a new year. All these things have happened to us in the past year, I would say.
For
me especially,
it's been a fucking year, bitch.
Yeah, like for me especially, like I've had the following before, obviously, which no,
obviously,
fine, but wait, no, but this year, I felt like I've owned it. And I felt like
and the work that you've like put in, like you are the most consistent content creator creator that I've ever seen, period. I mean, like I don't know, I can't see what other influencers do, but like every time you get in drag, you're like, I'm creating my content, and the proof is in the pudding. Proof is in the pudding, and the pudding is this sexy cross-dresser energy.
Oh my god, it tastes delicious, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Would you like to taste my pudding?
Yeah, bend over.
Okay.
Slater, blur that out.
Have fun editing that, Slater.
Oh my god, imagine we just like got on camera and just whipped at our things and started jerking off. So yeah, what do we hope to accomplish in this podcast today? I just want to jerk off.
I want to jerk off. I want to finish.
Welcome to our only queens.
Yeah. Cheers. Cheers to that, baby.
Cheers. We're also Nespresso. We are looking for a sponsor, and we both are Nespresso sluts.
Yeah, and there's definitely
I just heard it right there. They're like, oh, slut.
It's also wine, but you know, we'll get there.
No, sure. It's so hot.
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh my god.
Coffee.
Coffee.
So speaking of the beautiful things that have happened in this past year, 2023.
Yeah.
That was the year that I finally, I would say, felt like who I meant to be.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah. Tell me more about that.
Sure, yeah. So basically, like 2023, it just happened like any other year, right? And it every
Like on the same day and
on the same day for everybody. I know, right?
But no, you are a scientist.
I am a scientist. Yeah. But so
That master's degree is going real well.
I go real well. I fucked my cousin.
I fucked my cousin. And I got my diploma in
sucking dick.
sucking.
Yeah. But no, 2023 was honestly such a beautiful, like, transformative year. You know, like a lot happens in January for me. I'm not sure, you know, if I'm sure it happens for everybody.
Why
right?
January?
I don't know. I have no idea. But every single January at the beginning of the year, I always go through a very transformative time that I change, you know, my perception of where I am and my perception of how I view the world.
Sorry.
Is there a bug?
Sorry, I lost my balance as I was trying to like lightly slap you and I like leaned into it.
There are mosquitoes in your house.
That was my day today. So this is like
Really?
every single year. This is like the time of the year where I go into the deepest, darkest hole. But that transformation you're talking
How
about.
tight is the hole?
Toy like a toiga.
Toy like a toy
Toy
guy.
like a toiga. You want to find out?
Meow.
Ew. We're sisters. I only fucked my cousins. So my sisters. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? Today was my moment to like come back to life because every year at this time of year, you know, like we've been without vitamin D for so long. We've been only using the other vitamin D.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make you happy. So, you know, it's just that time of year where I'm like really lacking those social interactions that happen outside, that walk in the morning that's like enjoyable, where you can like move your arms around, etc.
How do you move your arms?
So I go for my morning walk. I have my coffee.
Yeah. Not wine.
No, definitely not. And then I walk like this. So like you can't do this in a winter jacket.
It's true. It's
So
it really.
that's why I'm happier in the summers. But all of 2024 this year, I've been injured.
2023.
Yeah.
We're not manifesting 2024.
No, we're in 2024 right now.
No, but you're not going to be injured the whole year.
No, I have been injured the whole year.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're always going to be injured. We're like little sick rescue puppies. we're the rescue puppies in drag who are just like always walking around like.
Oh my god.
I walk with a limp, honey.
Literally, anybody seeing us perform, we have knee pads on the entire time.
Yeah,
Like
and we're
the
not
entire
right
time.
now, so we're just our bare skin knees, especially me because I have no padding on.
My mega knees are here.
Salty just sharpied this tattoo onto her pads.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, I just have this weird texture on my legs.
So
my skin.
So this year is obviously it's you know, it gets dark a lot, you know.
Yeah. Sorry, can I finish? Because I actually remember what I was talking about.
Yeah.
For once.
Go ahead.
So I woke up today and I was just like, oh my god, finally both my knees are not like injured in a state that I can't exercise at all. And I went to the yoga studio today and I just like breathed in that air and I fucking felt it. Nice. So I'm officially ready for the year. A lot of people January 2nd, I feel like they're like, yeah, this is it. January 2nd, I was hating it. I was injured, but now I'm and I feel like that's more true and authentic for a resolution to not just be like because it's January.
I think a resolution should be, you know, not surface level. You know, I don't want to hear
like
somebody
should it be
so deep, like at least 8 inches. Like I don't want people to be like, oh my god, I want to lose 2 pounds. It's like no. You want to do something else that's like in the root of that issue.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And
like, what, do you have any goals for this year? Like
I do.
I do. Yeah. Deep, cool, non-superficial goals.
I would say that my main goal is to accept the love and gratitude from other people. Because, you know, when it comes to accepting love, we're able to be like, oh, I want this relationship. I want, you know, that type of boyfriend. I want this person who does this for me. I want that person who does that for me.
Or I think I want
that.
Yeah.
You know, but at the end of the day, a lot of us are afraid to actually accept that, because when that does come, our inner,
it's like you know on Drag Race when Katya was talking to Katya about like being addicted to anxiety, like you don't know, like you don't realize that you're
well, exactly, because like our human experience, like we notice patterns, and you know we notice these things that make us feel better, and like how they have made us feel better. And we instantly recognize that pattern. And I'm like, okay, when I'm feeling shitty, when I'm feeling like this, when I'm feeling like that, obviously I need to go to that, because that's what makes me feel good.
Yeah.
That's what gives me the serotonin, the dopamine, it could be porn, it could be weed, it could be cigarettes, it could be sex, you know?
where
Right here.
we're gonna take a 5-minute break.
Take a 5-minute break.
For this commercial break. You go, Glen Coco. None for fucking Gretchen Ignorance. Rachel's like, I'll be at work and I catch myself laughing like you now.
Yeah.
Do you want to do, how do you think I laugh?
Okay, so you laugh like... wait, that was me laughing. Wait, you laugh like...
Very that. That's correct.
How do I laugh?
Right?
Yeah, you do. Yeah. Wait.
And then there's a laugh when we're just like looking at each other and we're like silent. We're like,
we start spitting the shit out of each other. Just like, yeah, just. So we're back. Hello. We took a little smoke break. But I just want to know, since we were talking about the previous year before, when it comes to our drag and what we've accomplished as a business, as sisters, as, you know, all that fun stuff, or even as like individual, you know, drag queens as well.
Together.
Yeah.
Sure. It's like honestly, one year ago today. Today is January, end of January 2024.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this time last year, what were we doing?
This time last year, we actually were almost starting a weekly show. Oh wait, no, was it?
No. We at this point we were done. Our weekly
we were
show
done.
We were done.
Oh my
with
god!
it. A month before I think we're basically at 1 year of Glitter Shaker events.
We are.
We're at 1 year.
Oh my god! Sorry, I totally like.
Yeah, you better be 3, bitch.
It's just beating the shit out of me.
I have this like written down in my on the back of my palm all day.
It's in your death note.
Oh no, but really, it's been a year of us. It's been almost, I think, 2 years of us each being full time as drag artists.
Yeah,
and then we spent a year doing a weekly show at a bar.
Yep,
that's not our own. And then various other gigs. So then we were like, hey, I'm a full time drag artist. I want to keep working. How can I work the most I can?
Yeah.
Why don't we produce our own events? Why don't we like produce and perform in our own events?
See, that's the thing, right? I think when it came to our own events that we were already, you know, doing that weren't 100% ours, we were able to.
What do you mean by not 100%?
So that we didn't like produce like before that.
Yeah. So
that
like
moment.
we were invited. They're like, hey, we need one performer for this. You come down for this.
Exactly.
Do
Or
your
like
performance.
the weekly show that we had.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't have complete control over it, so we couldn't curate it as a experience that was, you know, 100% to what we could deliver.
Yeah.
You know? But also we wouldn't have been able to back then either. You know, so it's nice. It's nice to be able.
I mean, we could barely do it a year ago, I will say, like 1 year later, I'm so proud of us for not just being performers, not just being influencers, but being full-on event producers and giving ourselves the space to not only give ourselves work, give our local community work, give our national community of drag artists work, because we bring people in from other cities and give them a stage here in our city, and you know, doing a show that is so us, it just has to be us because we're doing it, so it's automatically going to be such a manifestation of who we are.
Exactly, yeah. And like in each show, like each number or each song as a drag artist, like it has its own vibe and it has its own aesthetic. You know, like High Slay, for example, which, you know, High
High
Slay
is an event we do.
come to 27 Club on February 10th.
Miss Beyonce Chanel from Canada's Drag Race Season 4 will be our headliner. It will be hosted by Saltina Shaker and Sunshine Glitterchild.
Heck yeah, baby.
It will be Go-Go Dance by our resident Go-Go dancer, Miss Minnie Monroe, and a little guest, Miss Maverick.
It's Maverick if she responds to her Instagram messages.
Cut the note. If she does respond.
At least if she does that.
And then who else we have? We have our drag son, Axel Lighting.
Hell yeah.
We have
Van Gogh from Toronto.
Van Gogh from
Star
Toronto.
from Toronto.
Star from Toronto, and Maya Fox from Halifax.
Yeah.
That's a great example of us being able to create a space where we can be ourselves, other people can be ourselves, and it doesn't matter. Nothing else matters because this is our space to be completely authentically ourselves and share art with people.
I love it. And like
this has been a year of that.
It's been a year of that in different venues and different, you know, aesthetics and all that stuff.
It's been a year of that.
Honestly, round of applause for this.
Yeah.
It's like huge to that.
Sunshine merch for sale now.
Yeah. And, you know, in order to be creating those spaces for not only ourselves, but most importantly, other people, we have to come to terms with, like, you know, the issues that come with, you know, producing shows, which can be anywhere from, like, logistical, which can be anywhere from, like, oh my God, I feel like shit today, or, like, you know, like, my knee is broken, what do I do?
Yeah.
Like, all that stuff. Right?
All of those obstacles that have come at us, we've faced, cried in front of.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. Maybe we were ready for that new challenge. I definitely cried in the face of some of the challenges that have happened in the past year.
Yeah.
It's made us stronger people. And we're here today. And I think like the success that we've had producing and performing our shows in the past year has made us crave doing this podcast today so that we can share a little bit of who we are and what we do with the people who get to come see our shows.
Exactly.
But if you do ever visit Ottawa, come to our shows. If you visit other cities that we might be doing shows in, come see them there. Just come.
Oh yeah, no, seriously though. Like,
I'm actually coming right now.
I am. I'm screaming everywhere. I'm screaming. That's actually what's in this this mug.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cheers, protein.
Cheers. Oh.
You know, when we think about our past shows, what's your favorite one so far?
Favorite show, like absolutely ever?
Or no. Tell me your worst gig experience.
My worst gig, honestly, any show where like I can't think of one specific, but I would say that any show where the audience doesn't get it or is into it. But I will say, like, honestly,
that's
like
true.
most of the time it's so fucking good.
Yeah.
I would say actually, my worst gig experience is a venue that doesn't have a good speaker system.
I've been to a few of those.
Or like was so confident in their speaker system that they're like, oh no, you don't need to bring speakers. We're good. We got this. You get there, it's like a little Bose speaker. You know, like I would say that's my worst.
I'm aware of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How about
no,
you? What's your worst?
So we were actually at this gig together, but it wasn't because of the gig. It was because of what happened.
It was because of me.
No, it was because of what happened after the gig.
What was it?
Do you remember? We went to...
No, I don't know.
So we did. You can't read my mind. What the fuck?
No.
So we had a gig in Toledo.
Oh my god. The ghost girl?
The ghost girl.
Oh my god.
The fucking Okay. Yeah. So we're cross dressers. Obviously, we go to a gig. We perform.
Speak for yourself.
Speak for yourself, sweetie. Speak for yourself, sweetie. It's me, Taylor Swift. Welcome to my concert. Can I get a latte, please?
Sorry. So you're at I'm a woman.
Sorry, I'm a woman. Yes. You're right. Thank you for noticing. But we did a wedding.
Yeah.
In Toledo, which was so much fun. Shout out to Bruce. You're awesome. And
oh no! That was so much fun.
yeah.
But like, what happened after?
Yeah. Well, we haven't. I don't think we told you this yet. So if you hear this, it's kind of iconic.
Who, me?
Bruce.
Oh.
And all that.
Yeah,
Bruce.
Oh,
Hi,
Bruce.
He's gonna be listening. Everyone's gonna be listening to this podcast, obviously.
Oh my god, there's people listening to this.
Wait, where am I? So we were heading back from Toledo, which is a little bit further than Smiths Falls. To be honest, I don't know. I didn't drive, so I was just like sitting there. Shout out to Selena for driving us because there's no way. But so we were driving back, And Smiths Falls is a kind of like country bumpkin town. There's a lot of rednecks there, like
With ghosts.
With ghosts, and you know, it's a very quiet town, right? So as we're driving through at 2 a.m., nobody's gonna be there. You know, like
Yeah,
everyone's
it's
gonna
fun.
be
Like, yes.
people are gonna be gone. You know,
Nobody's jogging on the side of the highway or getting a coffee or going to yoga.
No, hell
like
no.
it's the country.
Is a cunt.
Yeah.
Free.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we're driving, and I don't think that you actually saw any of this.
No, I didn't
Did
see
you?
any
Maybe
of
we're
that.
just gaslighting you the
No.
entire time.
Is that what this has been?
This is an intervention. No. So we were driving back from Smiths Falls, and as we get out of the city, there's obviously lights in Smiths Falls. And so as we're going out,
Well, okay, I'll tell you, like, all
Yeah,
I remember is, like, we're driving, and all of a sudden you guys were like, whoa, what the fuck? And I was just like, you know, when people are reacting in that way, I'm like, what do you mean, what the fuck? Like, what is happening? Like, what do I need to know about right here?
Yeah.
And then you're like, the ghost. Like, okay, and then that's all I know. All I know is that I saw you experience this stuff, and then when you told me, like, I was
pale.
We were
Like,
we
it
were
was terrifying.
so scared. Like,
so as we
nobody
were,
could have saved us there.
No. So it was a highway, and it was completely dark. You know, there's no
Pitch black.
There's no street
nothing. You
lamps,
can't even
nothing.
see the stripes on the highway.
No, and there's only like one lane going this way, one lane going the opposite way. And as we're driving,
Really? Is that how roads work?
well, you know how some highways have like a medium in between or whatever. And
Yeah,
there's, like,
I don't think they have a U-turn lane on the middle of the highway on a fucking dirt road in the middle. Yes. So there's one road in one direction, there's one road in the other. We're driving on one side, and Saltina's like, "Ah! Oh my god, what the fuck?"
No, I was like, Selena, what is that? And she was like silent. And then she looked towards me, and I was like, it's getting closer. And then I kept being like, I kept like going like, and I went like that a lot.
Yeah, and that's when I caught
And
on.
then that's
I'm
when
like,
Sunshine
"The
started like
fuck?"
losing her mind in the back seat. And so as we're going about like 200 yards out, we see this silhouette, and it's reflecting the obviously light that's on the car. And as we're going closer, it keeps reflecting, and I'm like, that's not a sign. Like, that's not like a stop sign or like a this or a that. That's supposed to be fluorescent.
Yeah, that's a figure.
This is something.
Yeah.
And her bag was reflected that she was holding.
Oh, like she had reflective tape on her purse?
Like it was like
Because you know she's walking on the highway. Oh, just confirm my luck on the highway.
It looked
tonight.
like it was like
I better put my reflective tape on in case people think I'm a fucking ghost. Maybe you're a fucking ghost.
No, I don't know what the fuck she was carrying, but it was reflective or fluorescent or whatever the fuck. And as we're going closer, this girl is like in the middle of the road, but to the opposite lane side. So like we're not gonna.
She's like the way like because I feel like I saw what you saw because we talked for like 3 days about it after because it was so fucked up. But you said it was like she was like a foot away from the car, like as if she was a car in the other lane, and you were like,
and you know what this bitch does? So she's not even she's walking. She's not even acknowledging that there's a car coming. It's like she doesn't even. It's like she doesn't even like notice, and she's just walking slowly. It didn't seem like she was intoxicated. It didn't seem like she was like, you know, whatever. She was walking calmly.
no,
Like,
she was a completely sober ghost.
yeah, like, completely.
She's
No
like
shot.
she's in NA. She's like, I'm a ghost, but you know, I
She
got
was
a problem.
Yeah, she was a designated driver ghost for sure. So as she's walking, the car obviously swerves because we don't want to hit this whatever the fuck it is. And you know what she fucking does? Her entire body jerks and goes towards the car like that.
Yeah.
And then it's almost like she noticed the car was there last
And then
minute
made it- and
and tried
looked
to
at
chase
you.
it. Yeah, she tried to look at us, but here's the fucking
Do you want
guy.
to do an impression for that camera?
Yeah, I would like to. So
yeah.
So
I'm driving.
Yeah, you're
or no,
driving.
no, I'm
which I would recommend. Kidding.
okay. So you're driving. Who am I? I'm the driver.
Yeah, you're the driver, and I'm beside you, so I'm like this,
okay, so
right?
we're here.
So yeah, so I'm like this, and
Wait,
I'm
be
like
British? Can we be?
I'm
like-
driving too. Wait, I should be on the opposite side if I'm British. Yeah, we should.
I drive like this.
You drive like that.
with my dick spread out.
Yeah, and your other hand's on your dick. You're
Yeah,
just
I'm like,
yeah, I like it.
you're not.
I've got to switch lanes.
You like that? Oh, gotta switch gears.
Where does the windshield fluid come from?
Where do you think? My hemorrhoids. Okay, so we're driving.
Oh my god, we need to talk about hemorrhoids later though. Yeah, so ghosts, right. So as we're driving, this bitch literally looks towards us and like totally jerks as our car is driving like off the shoulder so we don't hit this fucking girl. And as you know that's happening, we notice that her face moves and all of her dress.
She pulled like Sasha called me. She's like,
Yeah, that's exactly what she did. And then she did a dip.
don't crash.
Yeah. And then she went drag race.
Don't crash.
I'm really proud of her. Yeah. but as she jerked and as she like moved towards the car, every part of her body was like visible.
Yeah.
So every part of her body. So
Every part of her body was visible.
And you know, as this is happening, you know, I'm able to see like her dress and what her dress looks like. I'm able to see like the color of her hair, the glasses. But I didn't tell you this because I didn't want you to like freak out at the time.
Oh God.
But her entire face was blurry. Because I knew that you would have freaked the
Well,
fuck
bitch,
out.
that was a spirit because like the way that like all of our energies were affected, like we're driving like 100
It was.
kilometers an hour on a highway in the middle of nowhere. A figure in the country walks onto the road towards the car, looks at us in the eyes as we're driving by, doesn't flinch when we're like a foot away from it. And then I didn't even notice this. I look over at you guys. You guys are like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
And like, yeah, that's a fucking
The spirit.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck it was. Like it was
poltergeist.
It was poltergeist. Poltergeist.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that spirit feels like a fucking homo.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. That bob that she had.
Sorry,
just-
actually, no.
Bees like on your bob. Yeah.
She's like lipsticking Roman.
Wait, I wish we got the windows down. I wish we got the windows down because she would have been like,
We look driving by, we look over. She's like,
oh fuck.
Is it like the old-fashioned looking ass dress?
Yeah. It was like threaded and you can see like a pattern.
oh, actually, we didn't talk about that. In my head, I was picturing like a one. For some reason, I picture this ghost as like Y2K fashion. I don't know why. Did you not say that she was dressed in? Like, for some reason, maybe because we're in the country and like people in the country might dress Y2K without realizing they're because they just still own their clothes.
the ghost
Because they haven't been in the mall since 2000. No offense if you're in the country. I bet you're one of the cool ones because you're watching this.
The ghost was just Spice from RuPaul's Drag Race. What? Yeah, she was walking like this.
Sorry, Spotty's like,
Sorry.
down the middle of the highway.
Yeah, she just like that. Yeah.
Imagine like the like is walking the fucking duck
Oh my god.
on the highway. Like she has a leash with the duck on it.
You better walk that fucking ghost
Better
down.
body that fucking goes up.
Oh my god. This is also still a break, Slater, but that was fucking hilarious. So put that in if you can. And oh, we can do it at the same time.
Okay, one,
1, 2, 3. Fucker.
One. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're back. And
No, we were gonna
we were never away.
we were never away.
We were never away.
We're gonna cut one more
Okay,
time.
yeah.
So this bullshit happens and we're terrified, right? And we're
So we call the cops.
So we call the cops.
We call the cops, and we're like, okay, there's a
Bitch.
there's a bitch on the highway.
Bitch serving pints on the highway.
She's walking her duck on the highway.
Yeah.
I just like to report an incident.
Yeah, because like
I hope
honestly,
she's okay.
Because at the time we got the vibe right off the bat. We're like, I know this is a scary thing. Like we shouldn't stop for whatever reason.
Yeah, no, we definitely kept
we definitely
driving.
needed to keep driving.
But it was either ghosts, a woman in trouble,
Yeah, which story?
A woman in that's why we called the police. I don't think.
Yeah.
And upon reflection of this, somebody told me it's a good thing you didn't stop because in the middle of the country, you could
Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, so all these thoughts are going in her head. Is she gonna get human trafficked? Is she okay? Is she escaping a bad situation?
Yeah.
Is she on drugs? We don't know.
Are we gonna be ambushed?
But she was a ghost. She was a fucking ghost.
Yeah.
She didn't do that. Stare at you, look at you in the eyes, and be like, what did her eyes say? I'm a ghost.
They were blurry. Her face was blurry.
Right? Yeah.
Which I mean.
Okay. Well, I think. Well, there's your problem.
I wish I had that filter on me all the time.
I'm just walking around with blur filter, or imagine you could put the blur filter on your beefy area and just walk around and dig out.
No one can say anything because it's just there.
Like an invisible cloak for your pee. On the blurry cloak.
Okay.
And they're and he's just walking around the Hogwarts. And he's walking around the Hogwarts and he's like,
yeah.
And people are like, oh my god, Harry, you've never looked so good. I can still see you though, just by the way.
What about the opposite of that? And it's just your dick.
Just walking around, dick out, blurred out dick. With crystal clear 4 HD.
No. I mean no body, just a holding.
You put the invisible cloak on, except for you go to pee-pee, like a glory hole in your invisible cloak.
He's going on oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm sweating. Sorry, I need a break too.
Oh my god. Fuck.
Okay. You know what? Since J.K. Rowling's transphobic.
Yeah, fuck J.K.
You should butcher her story and create a sketch.
Oh my god.
Without paying her for it.
I'm sure that's many fanfics.
Oh. I bet that would hit. Actually, I met a girl who makes Harry Potter candles.
Okay.
And I was just like, hey,
work.
Did you know that
That's
your
a
eyes a bitch? And she's like, oh, I know. So I'm gonna make money off of her, not pay her for any of the licensing, and I'm gonna give the Harry Potter fans what they deserve, and exclude her from her original work. And you know what? I love that. I love that.
And that's what we do with artists too.
Yeah, like artists like Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Apparently has a huge homophobic history of saying all these things, and
Interesting. Okay.
the way that I see it is okay, I'm gonna take your song. I'm not gonna pay you money for it.
Yeah.
I played off Spotify from my best lesbian's phone.
Yeah.
And we play the song, and I'm gonna go make all those tips and perform your song. I'm not gonna pay you for it. So if you're homophobic, suck on those little nuts that are tucked up into my
little fucking
pelvic cavity.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, you like that pelvic cavity ass?
Suck on these craisins, bitch.
Suck on these little shriveled up craisins. Do you think we could still have kids? With the amount of tucking that we do?
Oh, I never even thought of that.
I mean, if your dick and your balls are living between your butt cheeks for so long, or the balls go up into the pelvic cavity,
yeah.
Do you think we still have the same sperm count?
Well, that's what they say about.
I think I'm the same sperm load, but how many little miracles?
How big is your load? That's the question.
Oh my god, if I haven't jerked off for a couple days, 3 days, a week, it's
you know the scary movie, the sex scenes when
which one?
I forget which one it is, but the guy ejaculates and then she's literally she goes up and
oh yeah, she hits the ceiling. There's a stream when a fire hydrant's been knocked over and there's it's shooting up and all the kids are playing in it. It's her, I mean minus the kids playing in it. But she just took her first load and she's just stuck to the ceiling with a stream of cum. That's what it looks like for me if I didn't jerk off for 2 days.
That's what I want, to be honest. I want that.
All right, cut the cameras. I'm gonna fuck my sister. Oh, also for anybody who doesn't know who we are, fuck you. But if you're just learning who we are, I don't think we've explained that we're Drake sisters.
Yes, yeah, we are. We're Drake sisters. We're part of the Drake Splitters. We're part of the same Drake family, And this basically means that we, I think we have the same drag mother, in
Yes.
quotation marks.
So like our drag mother is the drag mother to quite a few queens in the city and stuff, and it's a very casual relationship.
Yeah.
because they
Yeah.
want money because they style wigs, right?
Yeah.
she was upfront and honest about that
Yeah.
when she like said like, okay, I'll teach you some makeup. She was fully transparent. Ron was fully transparent. He was like, oh yeah, I just I know you're gonna bring me money one day. So I'm gonna teach you how to do makeup.
Yeah.
There are no surprises there. And
Yeah.
I love and I respect that.
Yeah.
So he was like, oh, by the way, you have a drag sister. I didn't realize I had like 100 drag sisters, but
Yeah.
I did find out about you. I
Yeah.
was told about your penis size like before we even met, actually. I was just like, oh my god, is he
Where
hot?
does this information go around? That's what I want to know.
Gray sweatpants season, I guess.
I guess
I'm
so.
gonna
Holy
assume.
shit.
So I found out that I had a drag sister.
Okay.
And then we started talking on Instagram.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. Yes. we
Did I remember that? We started
Yeah,
talking on
did.
Instagram, and I was just like, "Hey, I think I'm like your drag sister and stuff." And it took a while. I mean, like that. Technically, Adrienne Expose was our drag sister, and
Yeah.
technically a few people are.
Yeah.
But we are drag sisters. Like,
Yeah.
and we
Yeah.
started that on our own as more of like you're my
More
best
of like our
friend.
own, yeah,
Like
exactly.
you're my business partner. You're the person who I want to spend my drag career with.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, and it just, like, but when was the moment like where it became official? I genuinely don't.
Honestly,
I don't know.
I don't know. I think we started performing together a lot, even before.
Yeah, you invited me to my first time on stage.
Yes, I did.
So
yeah.
you were just starting to get gigs at that time.
I was,
So like
yeah.
one of your first shows of your own that you were given by a bar.
Yeah.
You were like, hey, come do a number, come
do a number, yeah.
debut.
Yeah,
my mom
and you
was there.
killed it, and you killed it. It was it was good.
Fucking hated that. I fucking hate. I love it. I look like I don't know what you or anybody saw in me.
Yeah.
Some people did see it, I guess.
Yeah.
But looking back at like, do you not cringe when you watch your first drag performance ever? Like, I can't even look at it. Like once a year, I can do it, and I can't.
Mine was good though. Mine was really good.
Oh, must be dating. Sorry, I'm
No, but I was with.
I just can't relate.
I was with somebody. I was with somebody. I did a duo with
Oh
with
my
Envy.
god! I wish it was me.
I know. I
I'm
wish it too.
envious.
Yeah, it was literally. Well, you replaced her now,
so
but
You hear that?
but no, like
I'm looking at. You hear that? You hear that?
oh my god. But anyways, yeah. So our first numbers were, not the greatest, but
To our standard for ourselves now,
which is good, which is like how it should.
But a lot of people
right?
a lot of people looked at our first performances and saw stuff.
Yeah.
You looked at mine.
Yeah, I saw a dick.
something.
Okay.
I looked at yours, and I I loved it.
Have you seen it?
I don't. Yes,
show you the
yes,
video after.
Yes, yes.
Put it up right here.
Yeah,
just a little.
it's fine.
A little. Oh god. Oh.
Okay, now play mine. Faggot. Wait, where is she? Hey.
Let me fist her. One
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the back. So so we did our first performances. It was
Yeah.
something. And now it's 2024 and we've done a year of Glitter Shaker events.
Fuck yeah.
And we have a drag family now. So
We do.
We started
Yeah.
as drag sisters. I don't know
Yeah.
the actual moment that we did become officially like who we are together in this two peas in a pod sort of way.
Yeah.
I guess that's very organic and natural because I don't know the exact moment. And also same with Axel Lightning, our first drag offspring.
Yeah. Our offspring.
Because all of our drag family we're all kind of mentoring them, showing them makeup and stuff.
Yeah.
And they were already getting sort of started on drag on their own.
Without us. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
which is
honestly, I think it's how it should be because.
yeah, but
But when it comes to our drag families, where we mentor them, honestly, to I would say to a great level.
and after seeing them like not show us, because like it's not like they only have to prove it to themselves, but like
Yeah.
as soon as I like noticed like extra sustained effort in getting started with drag, and what an amazing person that is, and how unique and special that is. After they backup dance for me,
Extra is our Drake daughter, by the way.
Extra is our
Yeah.
Drake daughter, yeah. So I was mentoring her for like months and helping her with makeup and stuff like that. And then after she danced for me at Pride Main Stage,
You just felt it.
it felt like family at that point. It wasn't even like, hey, do you want to be drag family? It felt
like it.
It felt
Yeah.
like family. And I feel like people throw around the term drag family a lot these days, and like the word family is exactly what it sounds like. It can
Exactly.
be blood,
Yeah.
or it can be chosen, and it has to feel, like, in my opinion, it has to feel like an authentic connection, where it's just like, it's not about like teaching somebody to do makeup. I'll teach anybody makeup.
Yeah, hell
Like,
yeah.
I literally love doing that. Are we going to be drag family? Not everyone.
Yeah.
And that's okay. Like it's who we're meant to, like, are we meant to be family members with everybody on the planet? No.
Yeah.
Are we meant to maybe have a group of 5 that like are all in this like
In the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So
marching
for
to the
those,
beat of our own poussoise.
everyone poussoise.
And in Axel's case,
And that's his
the disco stick.
Yeah, disco
Yeah.
stick, yeah. But when it comes to, drag family, we have 3 triplets, kind of. Well, no, we have 2 twins and then one first.
Are they twins?
I guess, kind of.
I think they all were born or like not born, but like dropped off by Stork, like
The drag Stork, yeah.
in like a wherever, and then they started to raise themselves, and then we met them, and we were like, honey,
Well,
let's hang out.
it's so nice to be able to like have the own security with your own drag, with your own talent, to be like, whatever you need, I got you.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And whatever I can't supply, I have the connections for.
Yeah, and our drag family is so fun like that. Like we all have like common denominators of like who we are as people. Like,
Yeah. But yeah, so it's a huge shout out to our amazing drag family, Axel Lightning, Portia Zoom Zoom, and Extra. Honestly, we love you all so much, and you are going to kill it this year. We can just feel
you're gonna kill it. Yeah, we've all had a really good year. So circling back to finally recapping like our 2020.
4, 3.
3. Yeah, we are now officially family of 5. Me and you have been doing drag for years now, but producing and hosting and performing in our own events for a year.
Yeah.
And in that year, I looked on Eventbrite and saw how many events that we've done so far.
Yeah.
And I think it's in the 50s or 60s, which is a lot of individual events to produce in.
Well, it would probably be more around 70 because we have your event
I had a different account too.
and then we have other shows as well that we don't sell tickets for, but we still produce.
We get our coin.
We get our
They say, here's your booking fee, and I say, okay, I'll come
and we
get
say
it.
okay, and then we say this is the schedule.
But in terms of like picking a show up out of nowhere,
yeah,
in thin air, making the dough, cooking it,
yep.
eating it,
Booking everybody,
Eat it.
organizing it, making sure that we have a timeline specific for that show in terms of like schedule, set list, making the promotion for that show, organizing the venue.
we did it.
We did it.
We did it, and we're
Oh, yeah.
continuing to do it. And honestly, I'm so grateful for where we're at in that, because that came at a time where we needed to give ourselves work.
Yeah.
So we create our own shows,
Yeah.
and now it's just like, now it's how I like to perform. It's how I like to get into drag. It is kind of nice sometimes, like going to a show that isn't yours.
It
is.
is.
And just you do a number and you go.
Yeah, the pressure's taken off of you, so you don't have to like be there for the entire time. You don't have to like, schmooze like the audience totally. Like you can like,
It's just different. But I'm so grateful for this experience, because I never knew that this is exactly where I was meant to be, especially in drag. I started this career sort of like being like, where do I fit into this? I don't feel like some of these people I've seen on Drag Race, or some of these people that I've seen locally and stuff. Is there a lane out there for me? Mm-hmm. And I think I'm finding the lane.
yeah.
And it's our lane.
We found
and
it.
I'm so grateful to be here with you doing whatever the fuck this is.
Honestly, yeah, and it's a
And my dad doesn't judge me as much anymore, because now I make money
I still do.
No. Honestly, it's when I like gave up and forgave him about that and stopped caring. But it was pretty nice, and now we're doing like really good. Me and my dad, you know this.
Yeah.
But it was so hot that time when he was like, "You'll never make money doing this. You'll that this is not a good idea."
Yeah.
So like to show him that like, yeah, I moved into a new apartment this year because I can upgrade my life because I'm working not a 9 to 5. He wants me to do a 9 to 5, and he did that. He was a very accomplished firefighter, chief, retired, and comes from a different time. So I can totally understand why somebody would want you to follow in that sort of direction.
Well, because sometimes that's the only success that people know, right? And people aren't really open or looking for the success that happens to people like in our generation.
Well, and especially with arts too. Like it might be hard to be like,
queer arts,
cross-dressing arts.
Yeah.
So I don't fully understand, but I can kind of understand why he was like, at first, like, not understanding how this is gonna amount to anything. But now I think he realizes that, yeah, this isn't like it's a niche. It's like it's different. It's not fully in the mainstream, but it's pretty fucking close to the mainstream.
It's honestly, I would say it is very mainstream.
At this point,
this is mainstream.
But does that matter whether it's mainstream or not? You just gotta accept queer artists, queer people, people who are different from you, no matter what. But it was really nice being like, yeah, I get paid now, and
and what
and what?
Yes, and
take
a shit on my chest.
Take a shit on my chest.
Right? That's how it goes,
I
right?
love that. Are people saying that, or did you just come up with that?
I just came up with that.
Take a shit on my chest. And I've never seen Team America from like the early 2000s. Fuck, the show with the puppets. And they're like playing like the American like military police, and it's a very wrong movie. But at that time, I like every movie was very wrong at that point.
Yeah, tell me
but
about
there's this scene where there's like a puppet sex scene. Like people knew that this was going to be an animated movie using like real life stop motion puppets, like high tech puppets.
Okay.
So the puppet characters. It's a comedy, by the way.
Okay.
So there's like a puppet sex scene that everyone is like talking about, and like it starts with them just like rose petals, like touching like this, and then like the sex positions for the puppets, like it's like like the scene's very like that, and then it switches to a new position, and then it just progresses even more and more until like the puppets are pissing on each other, and then the very last scene it's just like her taking his dump on his chest, and he's like, yes. And
I think it's weird for a first one. I think people need to know this first.
I think we should let Slater like
let's later decide.
I think this is gonna be like a HelloFresh recipe for our editor. Like he's like it's the blueprint is there.
The blueprint's there, but
he might skip some steps. He might cut some things all together.
We
might look at the ingredients and be like,
or he might look at the ingredients and be like, "Where's this? Why did they give me the extra cheese?" So yeah, this was a amazing first podcast.
Oh my god! Honestly, this is confirmation that we need to keep doing this.
It's confirmation.
It's confirmation. I had so much fun doing this. Like, wow.
Yeah.
I would say that we need a little participation from our audiences. So
I agree.
If one person made it to the end, we would love to hear from you. If you have anonymous embarrassing stories, or say you have a question for us, or a topic that you want us to talk
hear about your embarrassing sex stories.
Yeah.
I really, really do.
Literally, let's leave it open. Like, send us something.
Yeah.
And we'll either ghost you or bring it onto the podcast.
Yeah. Ghost you like that fucking lady.
And
this was false.
We did, the Y2K icon from Smith Falls. Who doesn't know it?
Because she's dead.
Because she's dead. I hope she's safe wherever she is. Whether it's,
I hope so too. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But we would love for your your stupid stories.
Dick pics. Yes. We want you to.
as well.
Yeah, we will absolutely accept those. We will not put those ones up. But if you want to send them, you
Send them to villageidiots@glittershakerevents.com.
Yeah, that email doesn't exist. So
Not yet.
not yet. Oh, what if you have like a separate address for like DP
Yeah. Well, you
at VI?
you guys will know. You guys will get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much. We can't wait to come back next week. We're going to give you all the super, super fun moments. This was more of like an introduction, I would say. I would say we really want to get you guys to know us and you guys to, really just get our personality and that three-dimensional aspect that we normally get,
And if you didn't, then hopefully you get it next week.
Yeah.
Hopefully you want to keep watching. As this is new for us, we're gonna keep building on this like fun little couch setup.
Oh my God.
Can we talk about the broken?
We didn't talk about the couch. Okay, so this is our third episode. We're gonna stop soon, I promise. This is our third episode.
Episode 1.3.
1.3. We've attempted this 2 other times. The first time, it was hilarious, but our mic
Before we start talking,
literally it was hilarious. But before we started talking, like we sat down on the couch for a transition and we snapped that couch in half. Here's the
we went in with like such confidence.
Such confidence.
And we're like, oh my God, Salty, first podcast ever. This is going to be great. Da-da-da-da-da-da. We sit down. The couch just snaps.
Snaps and half. Here's the footage. Here's the footage right here. It's hilarious. The last time we did it, yeah, I can just check to the yeah. The last time, it was just the energy was off and it wasn't the right moment and everything was just not going how we wanted it to go.
Hello. Hi, Gabe. Happy Pride Month. We are sashing away with deals. The center, put your finger on the center of the seam. And now tell me, does your finger look centered in the video?
I can't see shit.
It's at home.
So we're officially recording? Oh my God, I look so good. If only the people on Spotify could see this. I'm so jagged. What's that? I'm so fingering your finger.
I was doing this entire time.
Oh my God, stop fingering me.
We broke the camera.
Yeah, I've had a leak in my basement. And and the energy was just off.
It was off, but this one was absolutely perfect.
Oh my
and
God,
we caught our, we have our momentum now. And
I had so much fun doing this.
I do, yeah.
So if you like it, how do we say this? Subscribe, right? That's what people who have podcasts say.
Yep. Subscribe to our channel.
Chanel. Subscribe to our Chanel.
Yes, subscribe to our Chanel. If you're watching this anywhere, my name is Saltina Shaker. That is all one word.
My name is Saltina Shaker. Because I'm sitting in your seat.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Wait,
we're both Saltina. Oh yeah, yeah.
I just died. Forgot who I was for a moment there. Hi, I'm Saltina Shaker.
Why's the seat so wet?
Really? Is it hot and wet?
Yeah. Oh my God! But thank you all so much for coming. We love you.
One of next week's topics is cupcake.
Oh,
We
100%.
can't talk about anything in
she's
life
gonna be
without
in the-
mentioning cupcakes.
Yes.
She's God. We love her.
She's gonna be in the pop culture section for that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh my God, haven't we
For
recapped
sure.
2023 or any parts of our life without cupcake?
It's so true.
I love you so much.
Literally, if you're listening to this, I love you. Please come on our podcast.
No, like
And then
seriously, thank you. Like so much joy, so many like moments of joy in our life come from that cupcake remix that just makes us like fucking fall on the floor and injure our knees. Like it's very that.
Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. Oh my God. But for more chaos, for more village idiocy, join the circus. We can't wait to have you here for our next show.
Yeah, we love you guys so much. It's so weird saying this because we're so used to saying this at shows wherever they're like, yeah, thank you.
Usually we're getting an applause and
Rachel? Oh yeah, we love you so much. Bye everybody.
Bye everybody.
Tip me. If you do want to tip us, you can
And if not, then
figure it out. Figure it out.
for the last time here today, my name is Saltina Shaker.
And I'm Sunshine Glitterchild and my balls hurt.
And mine feel great.
Bye.
What if this entire thing was just AI?